What's up, everybody? Hope you're all doing great and having a good time. In the next few minutes I'll do a price prediction and price analysis on the Verasity cryptocurrency. It's quite a unknown token or crypto, but it has been trending in the last couple of days. So I decided to take a look into it, and the fundamentals seem good. It's a novel idea, and I've never heard of it. Actually, it uses some sort of proof of view a system, which I don't understand quite yet, but still I decided to do a technical analysis on it because it does seem promising. And it has seen quite a big bull move at the end of September, and since then, as you see a lot, it has been in a consolidation, but some bullish moves are coming up again, so that's why I think it's quite interesting to look into this crypto right now. I'll discuss the structure of this video first, really quickly, because a lot of new people are starting to watch my videos, and what I usually do in these price predictions is I sketch out two different scenarios. So most of the times that's either it goes up or down, or it goes sideways and then up or down. I mean, that sounds like that's easy to do and that will always come true, which is in some cases true, but there's more to it, because actually those scenarios are not just it goes up or it goes sideways. No, I indicate important price areas from which I think you could place a really nice buy, or from where you could best sell. And those price areas are, I think, the best or the most important takeaway from these scenarios, because those price areas allow you to actually buy a cryptocurrency for a very nice price, or sell your crypto at possibly the highest point it will reach in a short time or a short term. So yeah, after having that discussed, if you have any questions about it, let me know down in the comments, but let's dive right into this price prediction. I won't try to make it that long. As you can see, quite a bullish pennant, I would call it. I can draw it for you really quick here. That's forming. That's quite bullish. It's quite a steep pennant. So I think two things can happen. And those are basically that it breaks out to the upside, which in my opinion seems more likely with this coin. Definitely because it has already seen a bull move, but it could also break to the downside, which would be a blue scenario. So let's start with that. In that scenario, I think it will basically find resistance at 0.69, or possibly this trend line again. At what height that would be, I'm not quite sure. This is the trend line, so you can draw it for yourself as well. But from either one of those places, I think it will gain enough bearish momentum in this scenario that a bearish breakout will happen. And when this trend line breaks, I think a lot of bearish momentum is going to come in. So it might initially find support at 0.55. After which it might go up a little bit, but ultimately I think it will come into a range between 0.514 and basically 0.625, basically what it has been doing. And from there on out, I think this area, so the 0.517, would be a very good buy. I think that would be the lower end of the range. It would then come in if it breaks through this upwards trend line. The wick might go a little bit below, but I don't think the bodies will close below that area, and I think that would be the greatest buy area if it reaches that point. To be honest, I'm not quite sure if it will, because it's looking quite bullish for this cryptocurrency. I think that would be the best buy area to set yourself up for the new bull run, and otherwise for the long-term potential of this cryptocurrency, because I do think that once it has accumulated enough capital, that it will break out to the upside again, as we have seen here. And what could happen next, I'm not quite sure. Possibly the next real resistance would be around 0.08. But ultimately this coin has not a lot of market cap, so there's a lot of room for growth. So that's the first scenario. Second scenario, which I think is equally likely, is the green scenario. That basically means that this pennant will hold a little bit longer, so it will probably find then resistance at 0.63. You can also see a key level right there. That would be a nice day trade, I think, at least. And when it breaks through the 0.69 key level, as you can see right here, the resistance, I think there's enough bullish momentum to actually go up and maybe find 1 or 2 more touches at this ascending trend line. But ultimately, when it reaches a break retest of the 0.69, I think that will bring in even more bullish momentum. I think eventually that ascending trend line will break. And when that ascending trend line breaks, depending on how many touches it has had, if it has more touches, the breakout will be even bigger, because the trend line will be more established and more people will bet on it, those kind of things. But when it breaks out, I think the same as I said with this, to be honest, there's a lot of upside for this crypto. So basically sky's the limit, and we would really need to reassess this price prediction, price analysis to see where it could possibly find more resistance. So yeah, I think that's basically it. Those two things I think are most likely to happen, and it really depends on what the price will do in the upcoming days and week, to see what scenario is most likely to play out, and then we can plan our moves accordingly. So that's basically it. If you have any questions about this price prediction and price analysis, please let me know down in the comments, and I will make sure to respond to that as soon as possible. As for now, thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!